That is the power of the S&P 500. Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be telling you how you can become a millionaire by saving and investing just $500 a month. Sit tight. One mistake I find people usually make is they believe for you to become a millionaire, you need to make high six figures or seven figures every year. But this is not correct. The real trick to becoming a millionaire is not about how much you make, but it's actually a factor of how much you save and invest. I stress investing because another mistake I find people usually make is they think saving money and leaving that dormant in a bank account is going to make them rich. That is wrong. If you want to get richer, you need to make your money work for you. One of my favorite ways to invest is by investing in exchange traded funds, or in short, ETFs. And some of my favorite ETFs to invest in are based off of the S&P 500. If you do a quick search on Google, you can see that the S&P 500 has given an average return of 13.6% over the last 10 years. Now, what does this 13.6 number actually mean, and why should you care about it? Remember I spoke about saving $500 every month? By saving $500 every month, if I did that all year round for 30 years, at the end of those 30 years, I would have just $180,000 saved up. However, if I invested that same $500 every month in the S&P 500, which returns what Google tells me to be 13.6% average annually, those numbers change drastically, and we're going to be going through those numbers shortly. Now, Google says the S&P 500 has returned 13.6% on an average in the last 10 years, but I'm going to be a little bit conservative, and I'm going to use 11% to go through these calculations. Taking this $500 every month, investing it in an ETF or an exchange traded fund based on the S&P 500 at an average return of 11% annualized for 30 years. Your investment goes from $180,000 at the end of the 30 years to approximately $1.2 million. Now that is a difference of over $1 million in your investment. That is the power of the S&P 500. Now I know the focus of this video is getting to long-term wealth from a minimal amount of about $500 every month, but I also wanted to demonstrate the idea of compounding over time. This first graph shows what the value of your investment would be after an investment period of 30 years. This graph shows what the value of your investment would be after a 40-year investment period. Your investment goes from a value of $1.2 million investing for 30 years to a value of $3.5 million investing over 40 years. Similarly, this graph shows what the value of your investment would be if you use the same strategy for a 50-year investment period. You end up with an investment worth slightly over $10 million. These values are all achievable given that the S&P 500 returns an average of 11% each year for the duration of your investment period. Aside winning the lottery, this to me seems like the most logical way to become a millionaire. And I don't know about you, but I believe the odds of becoming a millionaire this way are so much higher than the odds of becoming a millionaire by playing the lottery. Now you may want to ask, since the S&P 500 is based on the stock market, is there not a possibility I would also lose my money? At the end of the day, every investment is going to have a certain level of risk attached to it. In the long run, if you buy and hold the S&P 500, you're going to come out on top. I have to say, these are just my opinions. This is not in any way, shape, or form legal financial advice. If you want to implement the things I spoke about in this video, please, I advocate that you consult a licensed financial advisor before you actually invest in any kind of investment that I may speak about. Now you may want to ask, so where can I buy the S&P 500? Well, you can buy and hold S&P 500 in your TFSA or in your RRSP, or we're going to get into that in another video. If you have different opinions about this, you have contradicting views, feel free to mention them in the comments. I want to have a conversation and hear your thoughts and opinions about this. I want to hear what are some of the things that you like to invest in, and what are your thoughts and your opinions on investing in exchange traded funds. What are your thoughts and opinions on investing in the S&P 500? Let me know in the comments. Thank you. I look forward to hearing from all of you in the comment section. I do hope this has been very helpful. Don't forget to smash that like button and to subscribe.